Hey everybody, Ryan Stanley, headmaster of mindset at Teach Me to Sell, with another quick tip on mindset. Today's concept topic is about painting the portrait of your life. Every day, each and every day, we have 60 to 70,000 thoughts that run through our mind. So often we are not paying attention to what those thoughts are. A lot of them are based on our past. They're based on the thoughts we had yesterday and almost identical to the thoughts that we had yesterday. That adds up over time. And if you take the concept that each one of your thoughts is a dab of paint in the portrait of your life, and you really take time to think about that. If I'm spending 60 to 70,000 moments each day putting dabs of paint, dabs of thoughts into the portrait of my life, who am I going to be when this whole thing is said and done? How are those thoughts forming the portrait that you want it to be? Have you made time to decide what you want that portrait to look like? Whether it be as a salesperson, whether it be as an entrepreneur, whether it be as a human being. And these include thoughts of I'm not good enough, thoughts of I'll never succeed, thoughts of just other people won't like what I'm putting out there, thoughts of people don't want to buy my product, thoughts of all these things that do not serve us. These thoughts show up all the time. And if you were painting a painting of your life, again, as a salesperson, as an entrepreneur, as a human being, even as a spouse, as a sibling, as a partner, as a parent, if your thoughts are painting a portrait that doesn't serve you, that's not one that you would want to hang in your house after you were gone, that's not one that you want your kids to hang in your house after you were gone. Every single day, with every single thought you have, you are painting the portrait of your life. Being aware of that, it makes a lot of sense to then intentionally put the strokes where you want them to be, right? Intentionally create thoughts that serve the outcome that you desire. Intentionally think about, what do I want this painting to look like? When all is said and done, I know life isn't always easy and it doesn't always feel that simple. But in the grand scheme of things, if each and every single day you monitor and intentionally choose where you're painting the brush, where you're placing the brush on the canvas, where you're directing your thoughts, are they thoughts that serve your purpose? Are they thoughts that are creating a portrait of the life that you want to see, that you want to shine, that you are proud of, that you want to hang up in the halls of eternity? Especially in today's day and age, where so much can be seen, can be tracked from social media decades from now. Be who you want to be forever, as often as possible. And that starts with choosing your thoughts as often as possible. Not only throughout each and every day, but when you start your day, what are the first thoughts that come to your mind? Are you choosing them? Have you made time to start thinking about, what are the first thoughts that I want to have when I start my day? As if every single day I'm sitting down to the easel, and I've got my whole palette here, and I'm ready to start painting. I'm ready to start creating. You are creating a day right now. Are you making time before you even sit down to the easel to decide what you want to paint and who you want to be and what you want this portrait to look like? Whether it be for your entire life, hey, here's a portrait of my entire life, or here's my portrait of today. Here's who I'm painting today. Each and every brush stroke makes a difference. Each and every placement of color and thought, the awareness of what light might look like. If you look at a successful painter, even the ones that get done in 10 seconds, they know why they're putting the brush and where they're putting it. And by the way, it takes practice to be that good, right? It takes practice, years of practice sometimes to paint as well as some amazing artists do. So I'm not saying this is something that you need, that happens overnight. You're obviously, if you've never made time to look at the portrait that you're painting, it's going to take some time to start to understand the best ways to place the brush, the best places to paint the brush. So think about that each and every day as you're starting your day. Who do I want to be today? What type of a portrait do I want to paint today? Where do I want to place my strokes? Do I want to put a happy little tree in the right-hand corner? Do I want to add some sunlight? Do I want to place some compassion in the eyes of my portrait for today? Do I want to paint success? Do I want to paint love? Do I want to paint gratitude? Do I want to paint intention? These are all things that, believe it or not, that these are, in this metaphor, these are all thoughts that we can have and can choose to have every single day. So today's tip is decide. So it's actually twofold as I'm thinking out loud. The first one is make a process to think about who you want to be every morning. As you're literally lying there in bed and start to gain consciousness, instead of thinking all the things that I have to do or all the things that happened yesterday or things that didn't go right. You're right away by doing that. It's like you just sat down at the easel and all of a sudden you've got black paint and you're just kind of stabbing the canvas. I don't even know. I'm not doing any of this intentionally. I'm just thinking about what happened. As opposed to sitting down the canvas. Okay, here it is. Today's the day. First of all, start off with gratitude. Good morning. I'm thankful for my bed. I'm thankful for the blankets. I'm thankful for the room that I'm in that is providing me shelter. And go out from there. Start expanding. I'm thankful for the home that I live in. I'm thankful for whomever lives in this home with me if you share a home with anyone. I'm thankful for my vehicle outside if you have one. When you start off with gratitude, sit down to the easel with gratitude for the ability to paint and create your day. That's a wonderful place to start. And that's my first tip. The second one is just be aware of your strokes throughout the day. Be aware of your thoughts. Start looking at them to say, if I was painting my masterpiece, if I was painting my life's portrait, whether it be my life's portrait or my today's portrait, how are these thoughts guiding that and serving that and painting, creating a piece of art that not only am I proud of, but that I love and that I'm excited to be a part of, that I'm excited to look at the end of the day or at the end of my life. That's all I have for today. Feel free to hit the subscribe button underneath. Don't forget to hit the bell afterwards. We've got lots more mindset tips, lots more sales tips, lots more awesomeness from Teach Me to Sell. Hope to see you soon.